we wanted people to know about the new Mini is that it has so much more power.
With the increase in the torque, it just gives so much more power to be able to perform the tricks.
Our communication concept was to demonstrate power and legendary agility of the new Mini, using the metaphor of extreme stuntmen who share those qualities. We originally wanted to stage 4 stunts at 4 different locations. In order to find the right stunt talent and to develop the stunt concept, we engaged artists from experience.
And then it actually evolved into, let's get the 4 of them to do in one location. I knew for a fact that in Malaysia we have a lot of very competent stuntmen of world-class standards. We have a base jumper then, paramotorist, a flyboarder, and actually got Ken to assist me to look for a national champion BMX freestyle.
So now, with 4 stuntmen having a subtle challenge against the Mini, hence, Men vs Mini.
It's not a race, but it's a celebration of the power and agility of the new Mini.
One of the challenges is to find a venue for the stunts to take place, on land, on water, and in the air.
I know for a fact that Putrajaya is an ideal location. So to start off with, we know that there's a base jumper, which that means we need a tall building for him to jump off. And there was only one that was sufficient for him to base jump. So we had to therefore use that as the anchor point, and then try to find the smaller premises within the radial, within the space of the building, to actually then shoot the other stunts.
We had the lake, we had the tallest building in Putrajaya suitable for the base jumper, and we had an ample playground for the cyclists and the paramotor. I would say there's no other better location.
I think the biggest challenge for us was to actually get the approval for the building, because it belongs to a Ministry of Women and Family. How often the ministry get a letter that says we would like to request permission to jump off your building?
To plan a shoot like this, it's quite a big task because we have to involve many different components, many different people to come together to pull this off.
Basically, we were trying to get the storyline right from the start, and trying to coordinate between who goes first and how do the stuntmen come in place.
Key element that we would need to consider is it needs to be mobile, and it needs to have a fast transition time for all whatever that we need, because the turnaround time for every scene was so fast.
4 stunt guys trying to control them and trying to coordinate the whole stunts and all that, I think that was the most challenging. Adventurous, but challenging.
Definitely safety is always number one, particularly for a shoot like this.
Yeah, especially for the stuntmen, because they have to come very close to the Mini. Secondly, the camera crew as well, they have to be very close to the car because they need to shoot those dramatic angles.
We've also hired an ambulance to be with us for the 2 days of shoot, and also we have police escort to be with us.
And thirdly, yeah, the car itself, because we only have 1 Mini to play with.
Well, I have to try to avoid the people around the set and try not to wreck the car. So that was the biggest challenge.
All we can do is we can plan as tight as we can and just keep our fingers crossed.
Whatever could go wrong, went wrong on the first day.
It started even before the shoot. We needed to shoot at this big field, but before we could even really proceed, we had 2 helicopters trying to land at that very same area that we were trying to do our stunts.
Weather was the biggest issue.
On the first day, it was drizzling for the entire day. And then on the second day, it was just hot. But I don't think you can see it in the video because I think the post-production did quite a seamless job in matching the footage.
It was raining, it was really windy, and when it's windy, it's just too dangerous for the base jumper and paramotor guy to jump.
The bicycle had a broken chain, the flyboarder tube wasn't working.
We broke a fair few GoPro cameras, the drone crashed into the tree.
the paramotor meeting with a slight accident where it caused his blade to broke, and we need to wait for him to find for a replacement.
1999, this is my first propeller.
So all this stuff was one of the biggest challenge on day one.
Thank God for the second day everything went perfectly well.
2 days for this, theoretically it's impossible. I'm surprised we managed to pull it off.
Thankfully, it was pulled off successfully without any major mishaps.
It's challenging, but it was a very good experience.
It was really, really fun.
We really hope that the YouTube audiences out there will enjoy this video.